Good morning. So today we are going to start off by learning another part of speech with our Shurley English. We have already talked about nouns, verbs, and adverbs. And today we will learn number 4, adjectives. We will start off by learning the Shurley English jingle.
An adjective modifies a noun or a pronoun. An adjective asks, what kind? An adjective asks, which one? An adjective asks, how many? To identify an adjective, go, ask, yes, where do I go? To a noun or a pronoun, what do I ask? What kind, which one, or how many? What do I get? An adjective.
All right, so you can practice that jingle on YouTube or by watching this video over. It is really helpful in remembering what an adjective is and what types of questions it answers. And so to review, it said an adjective modifies a noun or a pronoun. And modifies just means to describe. So adjectives are words that describe nouns and pronouns. So they describe things, people, places, or ideas. And the 3 questions that we ask ourselves when labeling an adjective are what kind, which one, and how many. So let's talk about some examples of adjectives for each of those questions. So an example of an adjective that tells what kind could be green, old, sweet, sneaky, honest. Those describe what kind. For which one, adjectives could be this, that, those, these, the oldest, only, or another. And adjectives that tell how many could be 3, 21, few, some, both, several, or many. When we label an adjective, we use capital A and then lowercase dj. So ADJ for adjective. And adjectives are not going to be part of the sentence pattern because they are not a core part like the subject, noun, or the verb. So we are still talking about pattern number 1. So let's do a few sample sentences on the board. Sentence number 1 says, this puppy runs fast. And so remember, the very first question that I want to ask myself is, who or what is the sentence about? The answer is puppy. Puppy is a noun, and in this sentence, it is the subject noun, SN. What is being said about the puppy? Puppy runs. Verb. Runs is something that you can do. It's an action. It is a verb. Now I can ask myself the question, runs how? Fast. And how is the question that went along with an adverb. A-D-V, adverb. And now we're going to go back and ask one more question. We're going to ask ourselves, which puppy? Well, that would answer which one, which was an adjective question. A, B, J. And like I said earlier, we still have the core parts of subject, noun, and verb, and this is still a pattern 1 sentence. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1. Okay, let's do another example. So this is very similar. It says, this little brown puppy runs away fast. Again, who or what is this sentence about? It's about puppy, subject, noun. What is being said about the puppy? Puppy runs. That's an action, it's a verb. runs how. Just like this sentence runs how. How is an adverb question. A, D, V. We have one more question to ask about how the puppy ran. We want to ask, puppy runs where? Where is an adverb question. The puppy ran away, adverb. Okay. And let's look at our other 3 words. We do not go in order all the time. So now I'm going to ask myself, which puppy? Brown. That is an adjective question because it is which one. What kind of puppy? Little puppy. Little, adjective. Which little brown puppy? This, because it answered which puppy. Again, our core parts are subject, noun, verb. So we have a subject, noun, verb, pattern, 1 sentence again. Our last example sentence says, several phones rang very loudly. Who or what rang very loudly? Phones. Subject, noun. What is being said about the phones? Phones rang. Rang is an action. It is a verb, V. Phones rang how? Loudly. How is an adverb question. How loudly? Very. Again, it was how, which is an adverb question, ADV. And the last question is how many phones? Several. How many is an adjective question. Again, subject, noun, verb are the main parts. This is a subject, noun, verb, pattern, 1 sentence. So do you see how the Shurley English jingles are important to know because they help you remember the questions that we are asking. So make sure that you go back and you listen to those jingles and maybe write down the questions that go along so that they can help you with labeling the sentence. I'll see you tomorrow for article adjectives.